Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Hang on a sec. Let me just do something. Hang on. Right. Let me turn up my volume a bit. Right. Hello, Maff.
Hello. Hi. I got here just in time. Well, not even just in time. I was a bit late. Hopefully you caught the message in the Telegram about that.
No, not at all. I was wandering down the high street and I forgot what I was supposed to be doing actually. So, oh dear. Right. Also left me glasses in the car as well. So I have to use my sunglasses.
Yeah.
Right. Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Save with Crypto here. I'm with Maff above me, and we are beyond the call of duty, working on a bank holiday Monday to bring you.
I know, right? Yeah.
To bring you timely updates about everything really, and yeah, let me just close a few tabs down because I've got like a million tabs open. That probably isn't happening.
Sure. Yeah.
Also,
is it just you? Are you quite quiet? It's not like a general. It's not like a social slur or anything. But I was wondering if you might be coming across a bit quiet.
Hang on. 1 2 1 2.
There you go.
I shouldn't be. Maybe I'm just being shy.
I think that's it. Yeah.
You seem nice and loud, though. I must admit.
Oh, good. Yeah. Okay. That's the main thing.
Okay.
Nothing else really matters. So yeah.
Right. As Metallica once said. Yes. Right. So hang on. You don't need today about free pickup at Stansted Airport, do you? No. Right. Okay. Right. So brilliant. Well, so I did a couple of videos over the weekend, which I thought were all right actually. The one this morning was about claiming your bonus from Bitunix, and we did have a list of IDs of people who were in there with decent trading volumes. I must admit, I was like number one, and I'd love me to not be number one. I'd love like someone else to be up there. It's not like you get you do get a better reward, obviously, but I did actually achieve the $1,000 reward actually, which I'm quite chuffed about actually.
That's brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah. Now the thing is, the affiliate fella, he said, "Do you want to run that campaign again?" And obviously, my immediate reaction is like, "Yes, of course I do." But there is a thing. Let me just share this tab. So this was the campaign, right? So this is obviously finished now, and so there was generous deposit bonuses. I think they were just for new people, and then this, excuse me, and then this was the trading bonus thing. So we did actually have we had a few people over $100,000 trading bonus, and they will have got $30 futures bonus. We did have someone who nearly made 500k in trading volume, and they didn't quite get it. So unfortunately, they got $60 rather than 100. And then
were they like not far off? I mean, was it?
It's like
400k or something.
It's like 480,000, I think it was. So they were just under. The guy who was number two, I'm not sure who it was actually, but he's probably watching. But somebody got 1.1 million trading volume, so he will have got $200. And then me, being the reckless trader that I am, my trading volume was actually reported as being 18 million actually. So I'm a bit miffed that I didn't quite make 20, because that would have got me $2,000, but I got $1,000 instead.
Close. Yeah.
Anyway,
so if they do this, so if you're doing this again, then presumably you'll absolutely just go at it, hammer and tongs.
Well, that's the thing, you see, because I think the way it works with Bitunix is if you've got a reward voucher that you're using, I don't think it lets you use two at the same time. So if we did this and I hadn't used up my $1,000, then I might not be able to stack another one on top of it. So me, quite selfishly, I'm thinking like, well, let's wait a week or so, before we do another campaign. But everybody watching might be thinking like, damn, I missed out. I didn't get anything, and you might want to do it as soon as possible. So let me know in the chat when you would like another campaign on Bitunix. I mean, this is great for people who are already using our link, and then you just have to trade and achieve a reasonable volume. And I did this with, well, I started off with about 3,000. At best it went up to about 20. It's down a little bit at the moment, but so generally about $10,000 is what I was trading with, and I achieved a trading volume of 18 million, which I thought was quite good. I've also got another VIP 7 voucher, which I don't actually need because I've got one already, but obviously I can wait for that one to expire, then hopefully extend the one I've got, although I think it runs out in a few days, so I don't know. I might have to just let that one go. But anyway, so these campaigns are brilliant. Yeah, do take advantage. savewith.crypto.org/Bitunix, and let me know if you want me to run another campaign. Sorry, want us to run another campaign as soon as possible, or whatever. Really, we can do whatever you fancy.
Could your voucher be given away as in a competition? Or maybe not that one if it's about to expire, I guess. But I wonder if Bitunix would be interested in that.
The VIP 7 one.
Yeah,
I don't.
Just like
I don't think
win a VIP 7 level.
Yeah, that one not particularly, but we can certainly talk to Alex, the affiliate manager, and we can actually say, can we have a VIP 7 voucher that we can give away in a kind of competition type thing, or the person who leaves the best comment or something like that. We can certainly do that. I will say though as well, if we do run another campaign, which we will do, when we are running it, if you have more than $1,000 in your Bitunix account, we'll give you VIP 7 anyway. And if you've got $100, we'll give you like VIP 5 or something, because we can do that.
So that doesn't make it much of a competition in any case. It's just like they're very likely to achieve that in any case.
Yeah. But the most stupid comment would be like be a good sort of thing, and then we're just awarding all the stupid comments, really.
Yeah.
And then
we have the Timex wristwatch giveaway.
Well, not yet.
Not yet. No.
But it will be coming up in the near future. I'm not at home at the moment. I'm in the Watford office. But if you look out the window, you can. There you go. You can see Watford Library.
That's basically where you were for your video the other day.
Yeah, I was just
So you didn't walk very far, did you, to do that outdoors video?
Well, was I supposed to?
I don't know. It's just here's a tour of Watford. I'm just going to step out the front door.
It wasn't like a vlog of what was it? I mean, it's like but I'm probably gonna All right. Well, next time I'll go up to Cassio Park up the road. Well, I thought it's quite good because it's got the picture of Elton John on the side of the library. So that's
that was pretty good. Yeah.
And I suppose if anyone really wanted to stalk me, they could suss out that I'm in the pub opposite the library in Watford, which is called the Horns, and then I could big it up for my mate who runs it. So there you go. And
very quick thing. Sorry, I know I keep interrupting, but I want to mention. So Scotty's here. Hello, sir. Feeling hot. It's quite apt. Most stupid comments. I must be in the top 10 for that. I think as you're the only one commenting at the moment, I think you're simultaneously the best, smartest, most erudite comment, and the most stupid comment, and the least and most of everything. So congrats to that for achieving both ends of the scale all at once.
Right.
Until someone else comments.
And for that, I won't be able to sort it out today probably, but if you're using our Bitunix link, which I really hope you are, then just DM me your UID and I'll upgrade you to VIP 7. There you go. So I think you deserve that, Scotty.
I think so.
And thank you for all your support along the way. And Yeah, it's great. And then the VIP7 is great as well, because you get their mystery boxes, which I got one this morning. It wasn't brilliant. It was a $100 fee voucher. So if you're doing USDT trading, you get your fees covered. So it's pretty good, actually. I don't think it covers losses though. It only covers like fees. So it does mean you can keep a trade open for a lot longer without worrying about it sort of nibbling away into your fees sort of thing. But yeah. Them $100 ones seem to last me too long. Actually, seem to last like 3 weeks before they get gobbled up. So yeah. Obviously, it depends how much money you trade with, really. Anyway, so I suppose with it being Monday and actually with the CME being open, which didn't surprise me actually. I suppose we should have a look at it because there was a little gap actually. So we got this one here from May 17th. That was last weekend, wasn't it? So we've got this one here that still need to close, really. And what happened on Friday, I mean, without wanting to sound like Carl the Moon, I don't know how to do that.
Exactly as predicted.
Yeah. So the CME closed on Friday. Yeah, Friday the 22nd closed there at 75,915.
Okay. Which so you're looking on the you're still on the perpetuals ByBit.
Is that right? Yeah, sorry, there you go.
Oops.
Right. Okay. I keep forgetting when you open a new layout, it opens a new tab, doesn't it? So
yeah, sure.
Okay. Right. So yeah. So the CME closed on Friday. This is the hourly chart. So top of that candle body there, that closed there at about 75,910. And since then we've this wick came down here. So we have got a little CME gap down there, which it would take a drop to like about 76k to fill that. So there is that to bear in mind. And then of course, like above, we do have this one here. Which I was talking about, but you couldn't see. So this one here from May the 15th. So yeah, so we do need to get up there as well. So for me, I don't know. There's those targets, isn't there? There's the kind of 79 and a bit, possibly upwards, and then downwards something like 76. So that's the kind of range I'm looking at. If we look at the chart, you can see that our indicator Quadzilla, if you don't know what that is, go to savewith.crypto.org/QZ. Link is in the description. I mean, this is just insanely good. I mean, even on the 1 minute time frame here, on Monday, this is like this morning, we had this kind of like the price rising up here. So we were down at 77,422. And the price went all up there, but it started drawing this retracement level here. And then, round about 11 o'clock, a little while ago, like an hour ago, sort of one came down, completed that one. And then, we'll probably head up back up for a little while.
Yeah.
So
are you now on the other chart?
Oh God. Sorry.
when did you share the screen or share the window or something instead of the tab?
Because
I know you got reasons, but yeah.
Well, at the moment, I'm just thinking, okay, I've left my Gmail open, so in the tab you can see my email address. Really, I don't want to broadcast that to the world.
Sure.
Also, I if my daughter rings me, I kind of like a notification pops up here and stuff, and I'm not quite sure how to stop it doing that unless I just turn my phone off completely, which is probably a good idea. Never thought of that until then. But
I am in a meeting.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm slightly paranoid about sharing my whole screen though, because I did it once and I kind of like accidentally my browsing history came up, which was a bit adult.
took a little bit of rapid explaining, and I've been hacked. I
think it was when X Exchange. No, when what was it now? I think it's when Yeah, it was a long time ago. It's when like the original Multiverse X thing was called Elrond, and
Yes.
and then they changed it to like.
Was were you shipping? Were you going to Elrond's shipping sites and Elrond getting it on with Gandalf or something like that?
No, not at all.
No, frankly, no.
Not at all. That isn't my kind of thing, really. You know, but then they changed the exchange, the DEX. They changed it from MyRDEX to X Exchange, and every time I put an X in, it came up with xvideos.com.
Of course, yeah, because it's just because their rebranding, which is the worst idea ever.
Yeah.
Just like what on earth were they? I mean, they weren't thinking. It was just like it was. I've forgotten his name now. The Elrond guy. What was his name? With the stupid name? Benjamin, isn't it? It's like he does 6 random things before breakfast every day.
Oh,
that
does
just
he?
happens to be one of them. Yeah.
Okay.
And no one understands why, because it gives very long, complicated explanations that nobody can follow. So.
Right. Yeah.
I heard it told.
Right. Yeah. No, I don't know what to say about that, really. But at the time, though, I was thinking, well, okay, right, I have visited X videos. I've definitely done that, you know. And then I started thinking, well, what are the X something sites are there? So I went like to XXX.com and then a few others, and I thought, yeah, they're all porn sites, you know, without a doubt. So that was going to be the sort of the demonstration of sort of like why I think it was a rubbish name is if you put in X, it comes up with like sort of like, you know, various porn sites and stuff, you know. And then I kind of I obviously left that in my browsing history, and then one day I kind of like, you know, flicked to a different site, and all these like, you know, some of them were quite, you know, I mean, you know, I'm not really into anything weird at all, but like some of them were, you know, and it's kind of like, oh Jesus, I shouldn't have had that on a live stream, you know. And that wasn't a live stream; it was video. It was a video actually. So you know, I obviously saw it when I was editing it, and I didn't even notice, you know. And then someone mentioned it, and I was thinking, oh Christ, you know. So I had to delete that video. Anyway, that's one of the reasons I tend not to share my whole screen. That was a very long explanation, and I probably revealed far too much about me, actually. Anyway, I'm just wondering actually, is the camera any better? I mean, I know I'm not.
Well,
not,
you don't have a lower half of your face. There you go. That's better. Yeah, I probably should have said. I thought. Well, it's a bit like if you're out and about with someone and or like at a party, and then when you're just leaving, and then they kind of say like, oh, by the way, you know, you had something hanging out of your nose for the whole time. So thanks. Hello, Ozzy. Good day. We're gonna. I think you joined just at the moment, so that as we were talking about like dodgy websites and Lord of the Rings fan fiction shipping and things, but so good timing. Sorry about that. So
yeah, I remember walking to a pub in France, and as I walked in, I just heard my mate say to his friend, he said, "Yeah, it takes a strong man to pull my dog off." And I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I should have heard the first part of that conversation.
Yeah, well, you might have been glad that you didn't actually.
Oh yeah, the other one. Was,
anyway, yeah. So
the other one was it was a guy at work actually, and I walked into his office, and just as I walked in, there was like one of the programmers talking to this guy, and he said, yeah, and I wasn't going to pay an extra 15 quid just to see his fingernails. And I was like,
okay.
And I was like, okay. And what he was actually talking about, he was talking about going to see Eddie Izzard. And
okay. Yeah.
And it was when Eddie Izzard was starting to wear a lot of makeup and basically had nice nails, had nice girly nails, you know. And basically he was saying that
he was a Bond villain at one point, wasn't he?
Was he?
Yeah, yeah. in one of the Piers Brosnan ones. I mean, to be honest, I didn't find him very convincing. As if you could tell that he was having to act it up. He just didn't come across as particularly menacing.
Okay.
So
yeah, no, I can't imagine.
Yeah.
Anyway, so basically, what he was saying that he paid for a seat that was kind of like quite far back, so he couldn't actually see Eddie Izzard's fingernails. Which he didn't mind because he hadn't gone there to see his. But that's why he said, I didn't want to pay an extra £15 to see his fingernails. Anyway.
Yeah.
So
okay. We'll should actually do some TA. Oh, you what am I saying? You've been doing TA all this time.
Well, yeah, no, we could do some real TA if you like. I've got
this is real TA. Yeah,
I've got to just look at Scotty's comment here and just leave it on the screen for a bit. Really, there you go. Lol, this is the greatest crypto channel ever. Laughing my bottom off. There you go. Brilliant.
Yeah.
What a brilliant comment. Anyway, well done, Scotty. That's great. Okay, let's get on with it then. And let me just. It's quite weird because I'm just doing it on one laptop. I've normally got like two and an extra screen and stuff. So, but the internet seems really good here. Them videos I did uploaded like in about a minute, and I think it's how mine should be at home. So maybe I'll just live in a pub forever, But there you go.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Sorry, quick comment from Ozzy there. Where's yours? Blues Brothers. Reminds me, I was going to mention, so I've got these. So that there's I keep promising there's a Maftopia video coming out soon, and the next one was going to be about our perception of reality and stuff. But these right, they're Tozo, Viso, or Viso kind of AR goggles. Let's bring them up. Oh la la with the unzipping. I just realised I wrapped the bloody USB cable around them. I haven't scratched the lens there. What a stupid thing to do. That's ridiculous. Was I just drunk on heat? I wasn't on heat. But there's another person like just walking in as I hear that, isn't it? I wasn't on heat. So yeah, these are pretty great. I mean, I'll put them on, but all you'll see is the fact that I'm wearing them. I just can't see a thing now. But I did like a unboxing and reactions video to these. So because you basically plug in a USB type cable thing into the end, and then it's powered by the device that you plug it into, like your phone or whatever. And it's pretty great. Are those the glasses from They Live? I think yours are. Yours actually look like that, don't they? I mean, I guess for these ones you could sort of do that because you could actually have it kind of just augmenting what you see with it would be the other way around. It wouldn't be like revealing what's really there. It'd be just adding a layer of kind of the echo chamber glasses.
Wow. So you can't charge them up then, and there's no like battery in them. They have to be plugged in. Yeah,
exactly. It's what I really like about them because it makes them very light. So they're just the weight of normal sunglasses, pretty much a little bit heavier. But yeah, you
can't walk around outside unless you've got like a power pack with you or something. Yeah, you could. I mean, I haven't tried it but what I really like about them is that they are frameless. So they don't look as dorky as normal like AR glasses in that sense. There's not like a big kind of thing, blocky thing around them that just makes them look weird. They're pretty much normal glasses looking. The downside is that on my nose they ride quite high, so half the screen is like not half. The lower strip of the screen is kind of obscured from view unless I wear them further down like that. Then I can see all the screen. Then I look like I'm kind of giving stern words to a young child or something. I'll do that. So you can program to be like peril sensitive, can you?
If you see a ravenous bug blatter beast of troll, then they turn jet black.
Excellent. Right. Okay. Let's do a bit of this, and Voila.
Well then, yeah. I haven't done any TA in advance for this, so there's going to be a bit of just actual TA, just that actually looking at the chart and thinking like, okay, what's up here then? What's going to happen? So just to, is that just an apology in advance? But we'll see how this goes.
I quite like it, actually. It's quite honest, you know. It's kind of like, you know, rather than picking out the good bits and saying, yes, I was right and all that. It's like, yeah, it's real life. Okay.
Yeah, essentially. So, okay, yeah. So what we got? So this is Bitcoin on the 1 hour to start with, and just got pretty much everything switched on here at the moment. So we've got all of the things. We've got actually, I shouldn't say. Yeah, so we got obviously Quadzilla showing. Just to give a quick overview of what we have got on here. We've got these retracement lines. I always tell people not to call them retracement lines. There you go. I just did it. We've got these retracement levels. The bullish and the bearish ones drawn in by Quadzilla. We've got the momentum oscillator down here, also part of Quadzilla. What we've also got, and this is a sort of second part of the Quadzilla indicator suite, which we're releasing as part of the subscription, maybe today, probably maybe tomorrow, I think, soon anyway. And that's the ability to run the retracement levels on fixed timeframes. So, for example, these ones, that's from the 12-minute. You can see there, switch it off, switch them back on. So these ones are drawing in from the 12-minute, and these ones are drawing in from the 4-hour. It's just whatever time frame you set them to, and you can add as many of these as you want to there. So they give a bit of a bigger or smaller picture for only doing your TA, planning your trades, and so on. So looking at this though, so we kind of saw the price ranging within this parallel channel just there, sort of. So that was between 75.9 and that one, which is 78.3, and the price was kind of struggling to get above this 50% like fair value level, which funnily enough was also pretty much, we count that as a little range. It's not really a fair value level. It tends to be just like a spectrum, I guess, of probability that the price is going to come back to there and oscillate like that. But that bearish retracement level there, that the price retraced to perfectly, did exactly what the bearish one kind of predicts, which is is the price going to come up, it's going to wick slightly above and then come back down. And you could see it that trend was then kind of down, even though it retraced back up. But yeah, so if I extend that, like, is that going to let me? Oh, it did. Okay, sorry. Yeah, it drew it in. I shall stop cursing and let TradingView just get on and do its thing. Yeah, so extend that. So that obviously continued to be resistance. So the price hit that, came up, hit it again, got a little bit further up. So it's obviously like a reattempt. Came it down, but still within that lower sort of 50% channel, and down to there. And this time, well, in fact, hit it multiple times trying to break through, which is like accumulating at that point to build up the steam, and then eventually now it's got it through there. That's now support, and so that level is basically 77.2. I think that's the one. Yeah, 77.2, and so that makes it seem fairly likely, just that in and of itself, that we might see. I think as long as this price now doesn't keep doing what it's doing right there, then we might well see the price just kind of work its way back up to this sort of level. Where's that? Way? Yeah, get out of the way. Sorry, I just wanted to rearrange things a little bit. Yeah. So, yeah. Why did I do that? I just rearranged it totally wrong. Sorry. There. It's worse than when I started. So, yeah. Okay. So the price, it might come down and bounce off that, but hopefully that'll just continue as a sort of slightly upward thing, so we'll get a higher low just there, and then kind of work its way up to that level, the top of that retracement channel. And that one was at 78.3, which would be nice. So then we sort of think, well, okay. Actually, sorry. One thing before I go on to that. So also here, because we have got these other like pivot points, there's obvious liquidity just kind of there and there. So like that pivot point maybe will be a thing. I mean, to be honest, that level goes back to this, which was that something I drew? No. That's actually a 4-hour retracement. So that's kind of interesting in itself. That so kind of a gift from the higher time frames is this 4-hour retracement. So that if I just take that out, basically, what I just drew in, because this one, if we extend that retracement level out like so, not quite exact, let's try a little bit bigger. Then yeah, you can see that was like support there, blah blah blah. You know, so up on the 4-hour, but all be on the 1 hour. That's going to get confusing, isn't it? So eventually broke down below that, wasn't able to break back above that level, blah blah blah, all the way through there, and then came to here that we were talking about just now, where it got up to that retracement level, and then so there's very much like a little channel of order volume just there between there and there. So in fact, going all the way back to there, funny how the retracement levels do kind of match up a lot with these ranges. Not by design or by, you know, that's not like the patterns that it's looking for. It's just that they do correlate. So probably going back to that one. Let's draw that in. So now I've just overdrawn that one. But you get from that, because you get all these different touch points which kind of confirm it really, that's an important level to watch for. So yeah, so a bit of like attempting to get up through that channel, and then here doing that just about manages it, but it's very much in danger of well, in fact it has kind of broken down below it, but I suppose in danger of
Maff, your audio's going a bit weird, actually. You're going a bit Dalek-y.
Yeah, okay. I think that might be because I've got another process running. There's a video that's exporting and using some of my CPU. So apologies. Is it back now?
Just say something again.
Hello. I am not a Dalek.
That sounds all right. Yeah, the bit before that I couldn't hear that at all. But yeah.
Oh, when I was saying, oh, is it okay now? Still okay? Still okay.
When you're explaining why it wasn't working, there was something about a CPU and something I got, but the rest of it was like,
okay. Hopefully it's back then. Yeah. So I've got another process running in the background that's exporting part one of that video I was talking about. So in fact, it's weird because it's I'm still trying out using this AI-based video editing website, Descript. I'm sure there's some corporate pun in there somewhere where they're calling it Descript, but I don't get it anyway. But it's quite good in and of itself. But then when you go to export the thing, you'd expect that it's doing stuff up in their cloud to do the exporting, but it actually seems to use my CPU and GPU to do that. So they've also got something running in the browser when it does it to do that, which I think is a bit cheeky. You know, I'm paying for the cloud service. But anyway, that's by the by.
Maybe they're doing that with like everybody's computer, so that's where they're getting their compute from. You know,
it actually could be. Yeah, it's probably quite a lot that could be done with that. So, there's a whole segue on that. I might, if we have time, we could maybe come back to that. But yeah, so on this then, I think it kind of looks like there's a lot that while that was all going on, the price did reclaim. It came back above there. Obviously, that just happened. The red bar indicating potential market reversal. The reversal there would be kind of that, and then that, obviously, but kind of a confirmation that might well just head on down. Not a confirmation. It's increased probability, given that that's showing up now. But these tend to be pretty good on the 1 hour. Did that one work? That one failed. All of that. So you can kind of read that as even though the market should have been exhausted at that point and the price coming down, there was still enough impetus to keep pushing the price up. So what happened there was it is a delayed effect. It was actually, so it didn't really fail, to be honest. Having said that, a bit harsh. The price continued up during that next hour. It was gone again anyway. But talk about this red bar. It wasn't really until like 2 hours later that that kind of capitulation, the pivot, really happened. So that's a sign that as a market reversal, that one's probably a bit half-hearted. There's more strength there. The price still wants to go up, and maybe we'll actually get up to there. So that's kind of the way to read those. They're not really failures. Be kind to them. When it works out differently to what that's indicating, that's actually important data, really useful data. So for those reasons, what I went through. So anyway, that's the 1 hour. I kind of dug into that somewhat. Which direction should we go in? Sorry, one thing. Yeah, that one as well. The 12-minute. I was just going to say. So that one came like all the way over to that, where it got wicked out by that candle heading up. So did I say 12 hours? So yeah, the 12-minute. Apologies. Did that. So from the lower time frame. So the price would have headed up and just closed that particular 12-minute retracement just there. Oh, it's back in. The market's on a knife edge, it seems. So yeah. So which direction should we go? Should we go to a lower time frame or a higher time frame?
Well, there was something I was going to mention earlier that I forgot to mention. I did mention it in a video this morning, though, which was the 2 hour time frame. So if you want to have a look at that,
sure.
There's something just happened that I think is quite cool, which is, you can probably guess what it is. Hey?
I was just saying I'll switch those the time frame retracements off for the time being. Actually, also it's going to zap. Let's get rid of these now. So something happened on the 2 hour time frame, and I need to guess what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although if you'd have watched my video this morning, you would have known.
I think I did. No, I didn't. Sorry, I didn't watch this morning's yet. I've actually got it lined up, if that's any use. So obviously that happened. There's very much a red bar there. So that one kind of foresaw that, but it's a similar thing to what I was talking about just now, but in reverse, where that was saying, oh hey, the bears are exhausted. We're expect to see a turnaround soon, but it wasn't quite done yet. I just realised not showing the EMAs. I just switched those.
Well, that's exactly what I was going to say, because it's my old favourite thing, the 21 and 55 EMAs. So there you go. I'll come to those in just 1 second. So with that, then you could kind of see that I was going to say they gave a good read that they are heading down quite steeply, actually. So from that, you could probably expect that there would still be some amount of downside, even though that had lit up green. And sure enough, also because the price was kind of ranging, it had already started ranging when this lit up.
So you can interpret that as meaning that there might actually be more downside. Whereas if it's a much sharper kind of that, actually, how should I draw that? There's a candle, just about, with a thing on the end, a wick. Then this one maybe does something like that, doesn't it? So if the price in effect is doing that, and then just headed up sharply, I forgot what I was trying to draw. Versus actually, it's from that really. Yeah, the price came down, wicked sharply, and just headed back to the upside. So when that happens very quickly like that, you get that wick, like on this one, came down, wicked, headed back up, kind of more like a V shape type of thing. Versus this, where it didn't really do that, it just kind of came down, ambled sideways a bit before that green bar showed up. So that's you can kind of read that as a sign that there's it's not, you know, the bears aren't quite done yet. Yeah. One last
Anyway,
growl left in the old growlers, you know. So anyway, yeah. So EMAs. So
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. 21 crossed above the 55. That is rather significant, I would say, and it happened just there.
So what I was saying this morning, because that hadn't happened before I went off for a wander, but when that happened a few days ago, they were kind of getting sort of close, but they didn't quite make it. And I've always said that when they don't cross over, normally the reaction is quite violent to the other side, which is the dump we had towards the weekend. So now they have crossed over. That to me is, you know, I think, you know, if I had to choose a direction now, I'd probably say we go up for a little bit now myself. That's what I'd probably say. Yeah,
I think so. There might well be a little bit of negotiation maybe with that retracement level that it's literally just started plotting, because it's a bullish one. So the price is so close to that anyway. It might just come down and wick below that just, and then have the strength to sort of head up during its step 3, kind of like a bit like what happened there, but maybe even a bit quicker. So yeah, that's actually really quite bullish at the moment. So this one here, in fact, there are two. It's worth pointing out that if I'm just going to overdraw that with just try and get it actually on the line. Oh, what did I move? I was trying to drag the EMAs then. Just I control the market. You know? So essentially, isn't that Amy? Okay. So yeah. So one of the things with the retracement levels, obviously they have the like super high success rate we can see in the stats when we sort of switch that on. But in this case, it's worth noting if you see a retracement level and you're thinking like, how seriously should I take that level? I mean, so you can use like just how many touch points have been there along that level beforehand. So like here, that level is pretty much just kind of like support there, support, and then it became kind of a point of control, just in the middle of all that liquidity, in the sense that you kind of got like that range. I think, am I still a Dalek? Have I gone Dalek-y?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
It's my CPU and GPU. So apologies for that. Okay. But I don't really want to switch the thing off because it's been going for about an hour and a half, and I think it's nearly done.
Okay.
But anyway, so there's that level there, and then that retracement level, plotting it back, you can see it's kind of a point of control, really just going through the 50% level in that range. So that says to me very strongly that was an important level. And in fact, if I now just take that line away so you can see, it turned out that it actually was. So it was plotting at step 3 just there, because it does the up, then the down, then the up, and really up, you know. So that step 3 is when the price comes back up and you want it to go up beyond that point. and so, and because that was such a well correlated retracement level just there, as you saw back there, and all the way across pretty much. So then yeah, that would have been one to take seriously. So this one just drawing now, has that got a similar thing going on? I wonder if I do that. I think so. I mean, Switch says there's so much price movement there. You could decide that's a yes or a no. I think it's more yes than no in terms of is this one well correlated? This little retracement level that's just started plotting, because here it marked out there was marked resistance just there, kind of ties in with that line there, which is from that retracement level, and different one again. So another one to take seriously, I'd say. So the ideal thing, we may want the price to actually break down a little bit below that, maybe to sort of come down, so below that level, and then just down to there. You're right.
I just tried to comment. I just tried to comment exterminate, and because you went a bit Dalek again, and it said YouTube rejected your comment. This usually means they think it's spam. Try changing it a bit. That's a bit prejudiced against Daleks, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah. I think Daleks are just misunderstood.
Yeah, and
deep down, they're existential poets, I would say.
Yeah,
they just they cast their verse in human blood or something. So anyways, so the price might come down. The ideal thing I think would be if it did that and then bounced off that level, or maybe slightly above, like where that pivoted there, and then headed up, because we'd have the step 3 happening then. Much more to the upside. That and especially tied in with this, with that crossover. I think there'd be room.
Very much lost you there. Yeah.
Am I back now?
You are. What are you actually doing when you do that? Yes, you are. Yeah.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
I can, yeah. What are you actually doing when you do that?
When I do what?
When you do something and you say, is that all right now?
I pause.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's weird. What, just pause? Yes.
No, I grow pause. What are the sort of pauses there?
Okay. So, Scotty says he's getting no issues. So, oh no. Okay. Well, carry on. Ignore me.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Scotty, for your support there. So, or maybe it is possible that Scotty thought I was doing this whole thing in, as a Dalek. Something today we're just doing old episodes of Doctor Who recreated. So I think, that's basically it anyway. So I guess people got from that whatever they got from that. Hopefully most of it, in any case, or all of it. So we could have a very quick look at the we jump up to the weekly, and then probably pretty much nearing the what do you call it? End of the show, or something. You know what I mean? If I switch off quads,
the climax.
Just for this, yeah, that one. big end, everyone. Everyone show your big ends. So essentially, this is. I suppose I tend to start a lot of the TA sessions on these live streams with this, and then it's usually while I'm trying to think of something meaningful to say. So I'm just going to go through this a little bit. but we could probably just end with this. Sorry, excuse me, just zapping those. This one, yeah, that one's kind of, it all goes quite theoretical after that point, so maybe I'll just zap those. And it's kind of still happening, isn't it? We've had, because on this bit, so from the all-time high, which kind of signals the end of the bull market, and at that point, that just humongous kind of sell-off. So the price came down 36%, and then ranged, accumulated up some number of percent, down 36%. So it's kind of like that very Elliott wave. That one's even a little bit kind of creative in any case, because obviously it didn't really do that. It actually did that for a while and then had a but still. And then having done that recovery, just potentially down again, impulsive move down. And well, why am I drawing at it from out there? Is well, I suppose, yeah, because it's already there. So we might. I mentioned offhandedly earlier on that the price is kind of on a knife edge at the moment. And I think it actually is, because if the price heads up and if it gets above that, which is the 200 daily simple moving average, then let's do that. If it can break above that, it can do that. Then maybe that was the overall bear market bottom. I very much doubt it, but maybe. So that's one scenario, gets up there. What it seems like it might be more doing here is that there might be a little bit of more of a pump there. Maybe it's what's that level? 78.7. Just looking at the bottom of that bullish candle there. So it might pump not very far. Could it get up to 80? Well, so the 200 daily at the moment is at 80, just above 80,000, 80.4, and then from there down, and so on down maybe. So there's a excuse me. There's a lot of talk at the moment, isn't there, about is going to be like a really short bear market, and are we about to see the price heading up to new highs again quite soon, towards the end of the year, I would think, which would just put it in line with previous bear markets. So that just it still seems like that's on the cards. There's nothing on here that's really suggesting otherwise at the moment, unless it can do that little thing, breaking to the upside above the 200 daily. So and that's that. Excuse me. Sorry, I am going. This is where I now actually just mutate into a Dalek. So yeah,
I can't quite.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, I can. I think it might be my connection. I am in a flat above the pub, and I'm not sure if they use this Wi-Fi for. I don't think it's the general pub Wi-Fi, but some people might use it. So I'm wondering if, because now it's time, I wonder if people have come in and started using it. Might be that. So
sure.
So what level is that 200 MA at right now?
Oh yeah, so it's currently at 80,400 and 30 cents.
80,400.
Yeah.
Oh, and 50 cents. Okay. Okay.
Well, yeah.
All right. Okay.
That could make all the difference. So, just something to watch out for. Because I do think if it manages to close the week above that, obviously it's got a long way to go. Just starting the week really, but if it closes this week above that level, that could be quite a significant thing. And I think that would be a strong indication then that we might see more upside still, but it just still has that feeling that the bear market ain't over yet. despite what you might be kind of hearing to the otherwise on social media and so on, or wherever. So yeah, I think I'm done. I've done all of the things that I was going to go through.
All the things you meant to do, yeah.
Yeah.
How are you getting on with the seeing the super ups and super downs from Quadzilla on the main chart rather than the bottom?
I really like it.
I do.
That was very much your thing. I wanted to add because
well, it only happened by accident because I was playing around with making a kind of like a bridge indicator to go between Quadzilla and something else, and it just happened to do it. And I thought, oh, that looks nice actually. And if I think it's really cool actually. I mean, there was a brilliant one on the 5-hour time frame that I was looking at the other day. Do you want to have a quick flick to that before you go?
Yeah, just realised I'm not seeing any at the minute. Show on price chart.
I don't know what you did. You've turned
so
more
it's got
off.
Super signal, show on price. Maybe just toggle it. Oh, I mean that's on the 30-minute. Isn't that interesting? Should try the 1 hour where we definitely get some. So it goes to show, doesn't it, with the super signals, they work a lot better on some time frame, on certain time frames, and not so much on others. Maybe the 30-minute is just at a weird sort of in between point where it doesn't quite catch the oversold and the overbought curving and things. So yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, stick that on the 5-hour for a minute. It's brilliant.
5-hour. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa.
I can't remember why I was playing. I can't remember why I was playing that the other day, but I was. I think I was just, but that one there. I mean, how beautiful is that?
Amazing. Yeah. That one just there at the end, just like whoop.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let's switch off the channels.
I mean, you could have made a lovely little trade there.
Crikey, yeah. So that would have been, if you'd gone to the top, 4%, 4.1% over, I mean, just over a day. Well, just almost 2 days, 1 day and 19 hours, which is great. 10x, 10x trade would have been like a 40% gain. So
yeah, brilliant.
Yeah. So I mean, each of these, if that was somebody's trading strategy, I'm not sure if it should be, and I'm not saying it should be, but if it was, then you could just have this as a repeated process, like rinse and repeat, but just make sure you have a strict stop level, a strict way of like calculating the stop level. What's your risk tolerance and so on in each case. I mean, what's interesting here is that the 5 hours is a really interesting chart because like it's kind of got that level there and that level there. Just draw a line, I suppose. Not all the way along, but let's move it up a bit. And because wow, I mean all the way back there as well. I drew it too short, pretty much. So I could probably draw another one, fun with lines, because that one there, then you can kind of see it's a little bit of a range. I was just looking at that liquidity just there. Bring it down. Ish. Maybe that's gone a bit wrong now. Don't know. Something like that. So the price has definitely been like toying within that range, isn't it, through there? And obviously we're way up there at the moment. That retracement level continues to be significant on there. And so it's potentially now going to be acting as support, we hope. Although what I was saying just now would be nice if it did break down a little bit below, around about there, and then head to the upside. So yeah, that, I mean, obviously I've stretched the price up on there, the price scale, but that that's still pretty epic that kind of showed up, and it would have like caught all of that. So yeah, sorry, I totally distracted myself. I was just saying that if you were doing these trades as a series of these, then you would kind of enter somewhere, have a strict stop loss. So I was kind of looking at that one, because in this particular case, the candle that one is talking about is this one that's all the way up here. So say if it caught it, this is an example actually of one that's you could view it that it went wrong. It's important to look at the stop outs to put together a trading strategy, and very much as much as the success ones, because like in any trading strategy, there could end up being just as many, if not more, stop outs than successes. It's just the successes kind of get it good because that you kind of let them run and run, and it's also just kind of how it works. So like a tightish stop loss on that, but not so tight that every single trade is just going to fail. Just keep kind of like an attrition thing, just keep losing money. So yeah, but that one would have been instantly stopped out. You'd actually like looking at that and saying that, okay, what where's the stop loss going to be? Because if you're basically going long there at the close of that candle, which would have been just there, I would have been a bit worried about going long there in any case, just because of that previous just like big upward move and that sharp candle to the upside to close that hourly, what we on, the 5 hourly candle. So I think that one might well have looked at that and thought, well, hang on, no, I'm not going to do that actually, because there's not enough things are correlating with that. But in any case, yeah, I could rabbit on that about that for a bit, but I think we probably are done. I think. Yeah.
All right. Brilliant. All right. Okay. So there is no US market open today because it's Memorial Day, I think they call it, and UK markets are shut today as well because it's a bank holiday. I'm not sure what's happening in Europe actually. I think it's just normal actually. So yeah, so don't expect much volatility.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean to be fair, to be fair, like thin order books, there could be some if a whale wakes up, as they do, they could make a big splash, couldn't they? With that,
they could do actually, yeah. Which we never talked about the thumbnail either, where I said, is it a good idea to trade on a bank holiday actually? And you see, I think it is, because you haven't got that sort of 2:30 effect, so much. But it will be different to normal days, so kind of expect the unusual, I suppose.
Yeah, expect the unexpected.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but I've actually done some good trades at like weekends and on holiday days in the past, so I'm actually not scared of them. I just don't expect them to behave like a regular day, That's it.
Yeah, it's kind of a different, if not a different set of rules, then a different set of parameters, really. So yeah.
Oh, okay. And it's Scotty saying it's Monday, so it's Iran deal or no deal again.
Yeah.
I've lost track of what's going on there, really. I don't know. I don't believe anything now. I think it's a bit like it's starting to be a bit like the Elon Musk thing, like when he used to say something, the price used to rocket like $3,000 or dump $3,000 and it was like that with the war. But so this is happening so often now. Like there's a ceasefire, there isn't a ceasefire, and then I think it's having less of an effect like as time goes on, and then sooner or later we'll just ignore it all. and
for sure.
And some virus will happen, and then we'll forget all about it, like what happened with the Ukraine thing.
Yeah. Might I just say there's actually a lot of people watching on X compared with YouTube. Yeah. So well done.
Oh.
Yeah. So one person watching on the Mathtopia YouTube channel. No, 2 people there. Thank you, whoever just started watching on there. And so X is a funny old thing, isn't it? It's just hi to everyone on X, by the way. Just reading what Scotty's saying. Yeah. Officials they're even told by USA officials it's our propaganda for the USA. Yeah, for the insider trading. So we hear, well, so we see. It's just like so obvious looking at what's going on. Countries need to be self-sufficient. Yes. And what else? Anything else to talk about?
No, not really. I just found a beer down by the side of the sofa, actually. So,
oh, is there still any fizz in it?
Not really. It's quite warm as well, but it's. But I thought I'd have it, and then I'll go downstairs and get a real one in a minute. And so that's what I'm doing today.
Nice. It's actually rather nice to do. So you're playing again tonight in the band?
Oh, we're doing it this afternoon. Actually, I got like a barbecue going at like 2:00, and then we'll do a bit about 4. Unfortunately, we were hoping because it's got a really nice garden here. Well, it's not more of a yard really, but like it's a really nice outdoor terrace thing, And it'd be really nice if we could play outside, but apparently they haven't got the license to do it yet because they've only just taken over the pub, So we're going to play indoors, which is crap really, because everyone will be outside. But
could I mean, you could play near the windows or something.
Oh, you can hear it. Yeah, it's just it's like
not quite the same.
Not quite the same, is it? And
but so, generous offer from Scotty, by the way. Pizza in his dustbin if you want it. To go with your yesterday's beer.
Yeah, it was a bit rank actually, but I've anyway. But it means my next
drinking that on screen as well, on camera.
Is it illegal? I'm not sure. Is it?
What to drink old beer? I don't know. Sofa beer
on a stream, Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Right. Okay. I think I'm done. I want to see if that for all of the Dalek voicing that may have caused. I want to see if that video actually exported properly.
I'll be interested to actually see the recording as well, the recording of this as well, to see if it was Daleking or if it was just me. I've got a feeling now. It might have been just me because, like I said, I'm not sure who shares this Wi-Fi. Cool. Okay, so today's Monday. Tuesday is the day when I do other stuff anyway. I'm not even sure if I'm going to make it home in time, but I think I'll just wake up in the morning and start driving. So unless anything exciting happens, there probably won't be a stream tomorrow. I'll say it now.
Just have an extended bank holiday, basically.
Yeah. But I'm pleased with it today anyway, because that was quite good fun. I quite enjoyed that, and it's good to do it in a different location with different Wi-Fi. And Aussie, cheers, lads. Take care of yourselves and those around you. Okay, I'll do. Yeah. Brilliant.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Right. Thanks everyone for coming along. Do give the live stream a like. It really does make a difference. And obviously, I'm pretty sure you're all subscribed and you've got the notifications on all. But if you haven't, please do so. And do the same on Maff's channel as well, because I think that's going to be quite good.
Yeah.
How many likes is that on Jean de Patrine video got now? It was over 1,000.
Oh, crikey! Yeah, it's it's got a lot of views. I'm hoping that this this video, which I'm hoping to get out later today, about the AR glasses, hoping that'll get a similar sort of reaction. Actually, I'd have to look it up. But it's got a decent. I mean, it's in the thousands. This is saying 1.9k views, 49 likes. It's pretty good.
Right.
It's all right, yeah. So nearly 2,000. It's getting there. Yeah.
Nearly 2,000
views.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great. Oh, well done. Great.
Good.
Yeah. No. Even a mate of mine here from Watford, he watched it, and I didn't think he'd have the patience to watch it actually, because he's not very patient. But he watched it. He said that was really good actually. It was really cool, So do go and watch it.
Yeah, it is quite watchable. Obviously, it's I think that there's something about that level of just like digging into the music and kind of like what's making it work. Why is it so damn catchy and that sort of thing.
Yeah. I think there's some quite funny bits as well. When I plugged my fretless bass in it was like crackling and popping and like I thought you'd edit that bit out. You left it in. It was quite funny.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. Yeah, the bits that probably should have been outtakes. just leave them in.
Yeah. I thought it was entertaining. Anyway, right. Thank you very much for coming along anyway and doing all that math, and thank you for everyone who came along today. It's brilliant. Let me know about the Bitunix campaign if you want a new one sooner or later. I'm thinking now maybe this day next week or something like Monday next week might be a good start.
Kind of for the start of the month, I guess.
Yeah, 1st of June. When is the 1st of June? That's quite soon, isn't it?
Yeah, it's soon. It's Friday. Is it?
Oh, is it? Is it really?
No. Sorry, Monday.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I was
on the wrong month. Yeah, Monday the 1st.
Oh, okay. So unless anyone's desperate, we'll aim for that. There was a Blofin guy approached me as well, but I'm not sure how quickly I can get that one done. But anyway, we'll see what happens. But do make sure you are subscribed and all that, and we'll see you on Wednesday. Although that's normally your busy day, isn't it? So it might be just me. But I will try and make a video for tomorrow so we've got something on YouTube. And all right. We'll see you all soon. All right, enjoy the sunshine. I believe it's record-breaking temperatures here in the UK. So
yeah, as if I don't believe a word of that. Get into the French kind of Gallic shrug and the man, that's more. I don't know what that is, but
I'm quite intrigued by your answer there. That might be a topic for a Maftopia video, maybe.
It would be science or anti-science. Yeah.
All right. Is that more to do with the actual statistics, or is it to do with the weather?
It's to do with a lot of things. Just maybe not the time to get into it, but
okay.
I'd say well, maybe I'll say that and then I'll start getting into it. But the Met Office was caught recently falsifying their temperature stats and things. Just not even like conspiracy type thing. It's just like the caught red-handed doing it, just making up numbers.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Doesn't get widely reported, but it's kind of there,
Oh, right.
It's all this like hottest June on record or whatever, but not even in June. We already know it's going to be like rolled out as the hottest June on record. I don't know. It's really nice weather at the moment. Just enjoy it. It's a lovely day.
Don't worry about it.
Shouldn't feel bad about it.
Yeah. I did hear people yesterday complaining it was too hot though. And you think, for God's sake.
That's a British thing, isn't it? Just it's how it's done.
It's like it's just nice. It's like it's good, It doesn't get unbearable until you get to like 40 odd in my mind, But
yeah.
All right, take care, everyone. Enjoy yourselves, and like I said yesterday, have a beer with some mates or touch some grass, whatever makes your whatever tickles your fancy or tickles someone else's fancy, whatever. All right, take care. See you all soon. Bye.